Greetings, Poke fans. I'm here again on my bicycle with an egg in my bag, ready to hatch an egg. Let's get going. There's no time to lose. I actually miscounted the number of steps I needed, so we might need to do a few laps to get this egg to hatch. It's gonna be a surprise, so I'm not gonna show you the bag, because I got the two parents in my Pokemon collection with me right now, so they can witness the birth of their baby Pokemon. Oops, I forgot to stop the music. There we go. Can't be that too many more steps, come on. This is one of the eggs that takes more laps than the other ones. I started with the easier baby Pokemon, Pichu, Cleffa, and Igglybuff hatch after like 2,600 steps. This one's a little bit longer. It's over 6,000. Here we go. Right next to the cop. Oh no. I'm hatching a Pokemon on public property. He's gonna get mad. What's it gonna be in the egg? It's a Pokemon. Can you guess what it's gonna be? Oh, it's a very angry Smoochum. Is she like flipping me off? What is she? She looks like she's doing a rude hand gesture in my direction. Okay, we'll nickname the Smoochum. It's a girl Smoochum. Oh, I guess Jinx are always girls, aren't they? So Smoochums are always girls too. Does that mean, because I think Mr. Mime is always a male, so can you not hatch Mr. Mimes without a Ditto? They don't get any egg moves? Smoochum. You'll be Charlie. You'll be Chum? Chummy the Smoochum. Hey, welcome, Everett. Just gave birth. No, I just hatched an egg. The Pokemon that I had in the thing gave birth. Kind of. I guess they don't, because they lay eggs, don't they? I just gave incubation. I don't know what you would say. How are you doing? That was a bad way to welcome you to the stream. Mochum, the kiss Pokemon. Its lips are the most sensitive parts on its body. It always uses its lips first to examine things. What the heck are they doing over at the Pokédex? This is a disaster. This opening of this stream. I'm gonna get off the screen. I don't want to look at that Pokédex entry anymore. But yes, Mae West and Monsieur Well are the parents of Chummy the Smoochum. This is so bad. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna get kicked off of Twitch. I gotta put these Pokemon in the box before somebody notices. Is Smoochum? I guess Smoochum is like goes around kissing things like a baby. I think that's the idea. Because that's what babies always like put stuff in their mouths. I think that's what they're meaning to say, but it like sounds really bad. I'm like, But yeah. Warm welcome to the stream for Smoochum, for Chummy. Right, and then Monsieur Well can go in the new box. So tonight there are two more Pokemon to catch, aside from legendaries. One of whom I would never have remembered, given, like, a full 24 hours to try and remember. And the other one, I should have remembered, because I like it a lot, but I totally forgot. Because apparently no trainers in the game have a Sunkern, and we never went to the national park outside of doing the bug catching contest. So I never saw one. I just like didn't encounter a Sunkern this whole time because I never went like normally went in the grass, I guess. But there we go. I also reorganized all the Pokemon boxes again. How you doing, Mav? Did you enjoy? I hope you got a day off with everybody else yesterday. For some reason, I keep thinking that Juneteenth is a Pride thing. I think it's just because it takes place during Pride months. But I had to look it up and I was like, oh, that's right. Texas. And the end of slavery, kind of. Yeah, we're not doing a book catching contest yet because we got to catch a thing. You did some sleeping? Yeah, so did I, honestly. Like, I slept until... Have we not fought trainers in this place? Oh my god. I'm wasting the effort. Like, we should be training our, like, weaker Pokemon on these. Aw, Pokemon Beverly has little Clefairy dolls. Like, 3 of... Or is that a Jigglypuff in the back? But yeah, I think... I caught up on, sorry, little Snubble. Rosa Crits is very overpowered for you. Maybe I should switch to rebuff. I don't think I really need to. There's like, oh my god, what the heck was that? Why do you have a Pokemon like that in this little area? Okay, well, we get to actually enjoy the national park music for once. Yeah, I caught up on the Nintendo Direct because people were talking about it. And, like, honestly, I think even if I weren't angry at angry at Nintendo like everybody should be right now, like, kind of, like, not a lot there for me. Like, I used to be a huge Metroid Prime fan, but, like, I think even when I played Metroid Prime 3, I was, like, not really excited to see another Metroid Prime. And, like, now I'm, like, really not. It's just kind of... I felt nothing. Oh, you're excited for Hello Kitty's Island. Yeah, I saw some other people going nuts for Hello Kitty. It's, That is a media region that I don't know, but not on Switch, yeah. I thought it was funny, there are a lot of, like... There were a lot of games that were, like, not necessarily Nintendo titles. Like, Nintendo exclusives as well. Like... I made a Mastodon post about the, like, Funko Pop game, because I thought it was really... It was just, like, so out of time to have, like, a Funko Pop game, and it had, like, Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. I'm like, when was Battlestar last in there? Sunkern, it's here! Look at that little Sunkern. She's here. I think her colors have changed in later games. Also, I have the wrong Pokemon in front. We don't want to knock out the Sunkern, we want to catch her. She's so, like... She's got this blank expression, like... Maybe if I don't move, they won't see me. Or, like, I can't believe you've done this. The all-seeing eyes of the Sunkern. Oh, the Hello Kitty's Island is like an Animal Crossing Dreamlight Valley. Oh, what's Dream... I feel like I've heard of Dreamlight Valley, but I can't remember what it is. I get that vibe, though, from the trailer. Like, I was watching a streamer reacting to the Nintendo Direct. That's how I like to watch these videos, these Nintendo Directs and stuff, is to watch a streamer reacting, because it's much more interesting than me just, like, sitting there. Oh, it is Dreamlight Valley is the Disney one. Yeah, I think I've watched some people do, like, weird things, like, slow the game down to a crawl by filling the farm with, carrots and stuff. Okay, Sunkern Pokédex time. Sunkern, the seed Pokemon. It may drop out of the sky suddenly. If attacked by a Spearow, it will violently shake its leaves. Oh, it's like a koala. Drop bear, but it's a drop seed. So they hang out in trees? Sunkerns? How do they get up there? They don't have any foots. Okay, the Sunkern, sunny Sunkern becomes a Sunflora. Call it Laura. Flora, Sunflora, Sun... Sprouts. Oh, it's a Sprout secret. Okay. I won't pry. We'll leave the secrets to the Sprouts. Leave the Sprouts to their secrety, to their arcane ways. I don't know. How about Solara? I think that's a nice name. So, Lara, what have you been up to lately? Ha 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 ha. Right, I'm gonna move Rosencrantz before I forget. Cool. We got our Sunkern. Now, while it's still daytime, I have to get the one other Pokemon that I totally would never have remembered, which is Corsola. It's a cool Pokemon, but it's apparently pretty common. It's not that uncommon, I think. But again, it's another one that trainers just don't have this one to fight. So you'll never see it unless you know where to look. Yeah, Hello Kitty Island looked very cute from what I saw of it. It's just like, it's one of those things where I don't have any feelings. I don't have any feelings in it for that. Oh, here it is, Corsola. Shiny Corsola is blue. Yeah, I don't know. The Metroid Prime one stood out to me. The Zelda one did too. Okay, we can get one here in Allvine. The Zelda one was neat, like... No feelings for cuteness. Well, I mean some feelings for cuteness, I suppose. I don't have... I think I have phrased it the wrong way. Oops. That I just don't have any like familiarity. Let's call it that. Like I can't really criticize. I was about to say like, well, isn't Hello Kitty kind of more of a children's property? But look at me, I'm playing Pokemon as an adult, so I have no ground to criticize. Wait, what? We can't run away from a Krabby? Oh, there we go. And I can't criticize really. I've played Animal Crossing New Horizons for far too long. And I have the trashy taste to keep playing Fallout 4 for hours, even though it's not bad, but it's like it is kind of junk food. I don't know. The Zelda one, I was trying to think, like, there's gotta be like a... Yeah. Hello Kitty's usually into kids, but it's also for adults. Yeah, general audiences, would you say? I think it's fair to call like games like or media properties. I hate to call it that, but that's kind of what it is. Characters and like certain characters are like general audiences, like Pokemon and Hello Kitty. Some stuff like Digimon is geared more towards the teens and the tweens. I feel like general audiences is a term that we don't use as much, but is very useful. To like just steal that from the Motion Picture Association. I want to see... I think the odds of getting a Corsola are supposed to be the same everywhere, you know. Huh. As long as it's the morning or daytime, so... I'm just gonna keep going here. Anyway. Gosh, I want to say the only, like, Hello Kitty thing I've seen is not even... There's, like, a parody-ish thing. I don't even know if I want to say it, because it kind of goes into... It kind of gets creepy. I don't... Oh, no, wait, I do remember what it's called. I won't say it. Because it was, like... strange. It's one of those strangely compelling things. It's also like, I kind of don't want to share this with anybody. Like, it's not even that terrible or just... You can get a lantern? You can just catch a lantern? The heck? The flip? Okay, well, bye, lantern. I'm not looking for you, friend. Anyway. Oh yeah, Hello Kitty seems very cute. And they're doing that Dragon Quest remake, Dragon Quest RPG 2D HD 2D remake. Oh yeah, enjoy your dinner, Mav. I'm just gonna be fishing, probably gonna be fishing until nightfall at this rate. Haven't seen hide nor hair of a Corsola. I guess Corsola don't really have a hide or hair because they're supposed to be coral. But yeah. What else was at the Nintendo Direct? I don't even remember. I mean, I guess the other thing that I was going to say, the Zelda game. I think it's nice that they got a kind of quasi-mainline Zelda game where you play as Zelda. After, like, probably like 15 years after somebody, like, made a fan mod of Link to the Past. I'm sure there are a lot of fan games where you play as Zelda. And that are otherwise more progressive than any of the actual games that Nintendo will ever make. I'm honestly surprised, though. I'm surprised because I would have thought... Well, let's see if we got Corsola. No, it's still just Shelder. Nope, it's just Shelder. Maybe you can't catch them over by the SS Aqua. No, I'll try something weird and maybe we can go to, like, Cinnabar Island. Nah, I don't want to fly all the way out of Johto. Hang on. I don't really trust the I don't really trust the catch rates inside of cities, so let's go to Route 40. Oh, oops, I was trying to use the bike, but I still have the super rod. Yeah, I would have thought... I never would have thought Nintendo would actually do it and make a Zelda game where you don't play as Link, because... like, the trinity of the Triforce is supposed to be the, like, hero who actually saves the world is always the same guy, and then Zelda's, like, the guiding wisdom force, and Ganon is, like, the evil guy. Corsola, wow, we got her on the first catch. I say her. Oh, it is a her. I think the name Corsola gives me, like, kind of sounds feminine, but I should not be presumptuous. I'm presuming. It makes a you out of me and a zump. I think I used all of the letters more than once. But yeah, I would have thought that, like, Nintendo would really stick to their guns and just be like, no, you're always Link. But they went and did it. And they included... they included, like, building mechanics, kind of, because everybody liked that from... or at least I think the, like, main hook is based on, everybody's response to Tears of the Kingdom and the, like, arm thing. Well, she missed her mirror coat. How did that happen? I don't know. It's kind of a pleasant surprise, but also Nintendo sucks, and I hate them, and I'm gonna keep being angry about them as much as I am about, what's it called? As much as, like, Ubisoft and EA and Konami and the rest. I don't know. It's weird, the, like... Metroid Prime 4 announcement almost feels like the Metal Gear Solid Delta, or whatever it's called, the, like, remake. It's just like, who... like your time to capitalize on these things is long gone. Oh, and I don't have any. Okay, I don't have any lure balls left. I forgot. But it's like, I don't know. It almost feels like the Cylons in the Funko Pop game. Like, what is this like? I know they announced it. Like, they're kind of, maybe they're contractually obliged to actually deliver a game now, but like, is anybody really that excited about another Metroid Prime? I don't know. Hey, got Corsola. Corsola was so bored about the Nintendo Direct talk that she fell asleep. Corsola, the coral Pokemon. It continuously sheds and grows. The tip of its head is prized as a treasure for its beauty. Oh. But like, the horn? Are people like poaching Corsolas and stealing their horns like rhinoceros? That's pretty messed up, man. Look at that happy little face though. It's so cute. Number 222. It's only 11 pounds. That's small. Corsola. Reefula. Reefia. The Coral Reef Pokemon. Oh, Hiker Anthony, you're gonna tell me about Dunsparce, please? No, he just wants to fight. Well, Dunsparce are much like all the other... I think we just have to fight him in order to get this done with. So let's get a Pokemon that we can benefit from the experience from training it up. I should get like a Spearow. I should get a Spearow or a Pidgey out of the box. And we'll go experience share through Hiker Anthony's battle. Because I think he'll still call us. I think we'll still get the call about, like, oh, oops, we've been loading up Pokemon in the wrong box. Well, here, we'll put you two in here. Oops. Gotta move Reefia and Solara out of here. Actually, I guess Solara... Well, no, we don't need to level Solara for evolving. She just needs a Sunstone. Yeah. So let's see, Oh, Sunkern has such a cute cry, too. Bleep-bleep-bleep-doo. Hey, Plumph. Oh, Plumph. We need to evolve Plumph. And Doomguy. God, I called it Doomguy because it's a revolver. It was gonna be looked like a revolver, and then they were like, actually, that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. On Boo Boo. Oh, that's right. I renamed Yogi to Boo Boo because I actually do like it. I thought about it and I was like, actually, I like Boo Boo better for a Pokemon that is a bear. Sorry, blanking. Multitasking. I blanked out. And I'm gonna get Conifer out of the box so that we have one of our most powerful Pokemon ever. He's cute little, he's such a cute little guy. He's such a little guy. Okay. So, I think we could put Conifer first because he can do a lot of damage. Oh wait, where's my experience? Oh, did I leave the dang it. I left the experience share on Depardieu, who I think is in box 1. No, I shouldn't have. I forgot to take it off of him before I put him away. Let's actually make sure he's in here. Yeah, there he is. don't know if he's got the experience share. Okay, plumph. Go back, go in this box for a minute. Center roll must be the sand shrew. Sand shrew. Properly named. Named the thing that I meant to name it. That I meant to name Danish. Okay. Don't worry, Depardieu, we will train you up another time. But for now, you go in the box. Okay, but Plumph. Plumph will be our, we'll gain the experience from Hiker Man. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say about Nintendo Direct. There wasn't really anything. Not much else to say about. Really. I was winning for you. Let's battle! But, I think I'm understanding why I've been sinking such an embarrassing number of hours into Fallout. Because, like, Fallout 4 is trash, or junk food. Trash is unfair. Some of the features and the, like, actual gameplay are good. But it's very junk foody. Because it does the, Wait, Plumph? I thought... Oh, Plumph was level 10, that's right. Because, ultimately, like, the game loop is, the game loop is, like, is pretty satisfying, like, the core game loop. But it's... I think the big thing that I keep coming back to is the, You know what? We will teach you poison powder. It's the, It's, like, ultimately this power fantasy, because you can ultimately, like, get all of the... If you play for long enough, you can get all of the, skills. You can upgrade all of your core stat, your special skills. You can get points in all the things, and just, like, be super powerful. Granted, only within the limits that the game that they've set that are much more limiting than previous Fallouts, but, like, I don't know. And there's, like, the companions, and there's sort of, like your reputation with them or whatever. There's, like, a flirting mechanic, which is as awkward as any video game ever is. Okay, Plumph needs a little bit more experience to level up. I forget, it's like level 18, I think, is when they evolve. But before that, before we go any further with Plumph, we're gonna go Tudda National Park, and I'm gonna try and win the bug catching contest again. I think I'm gonna try my darndest and get the strongest pincer I can. And hopefully at some point... Actually, with Rebuff, we can go even faster than we've ever gone before. Oh, well, we could. Except that I need Mulan to actually catch the Pokemon, I forgot. I was thinking that the last time we went to the last time we went here, I misremembered... Oh, wait, what? Did I register the item finder? Oops. The last time we went to the bug catching contest, I was thinking the same thing, like, oh, Rebuff can, like, just sweet send and immediately know everything, but it's like, no, and immediately get a counter, but like, no, we can't do that. You fool. Pete, you fool. I think what I might do is just, like, try and save scum it a little. Because sometimes the other contestants, like, don't do very well, and sometimes they just, like, get the best possible Pokemon. As far as I can tell, I've, like, never gotten the best possible Pokemon out of this. but I think it's a pincer. Like if you can get a level 14 pincer. Well, let's enjoy the music for a second. Alright, I'm getting kind of stuffy tonight. Oh, it's like a remix of the bicycle music, I didn't realize. But it's very good, isn't it? It's a shame that the most efficient thing is to turn on the radio and ride your bike, so like there's no chance. No chance of ever hearing it. Okay, yeah, it seems like the maximum level for a pincer in the national park contest is 14, so if I get a level 14 pincer, that's the best I get. Hi, and welcome back, Mav. I'm pretty convinced that pincer is the best chance that we can get, but I am looking at Sarah B to see what the other Pokemon are and what ranges of levels they can be. I want to like understand if we have any better like options here. Just a Caterpie. Because I only gotta get first place one more time, and then we have all the stones we need. And it looks like Butterfree, Beedrill, Scyther, and Pinsir all have the same encounter rate. Pinsir and Scyther can be levels 13 to 14. Butterfree and Beedrill can be 12 to 15. So I don't know which is best, though. Pokemaster, what is best in life? What is best in the Pokemon contest? It's a stretch. I can't make that reference anymore. I think it's got to be that you just need like a level 14 pincer with the most HP. You know what? Actually, the game will tell you how much HP there are, and I happen to know that HP doesn't have a separate IV in this game. It's determined by like the accumulative. It's determined like a cumulative from the other IVs of the Pokemon. So like a higher max HP indicates better IVs and maybe a better Pokemon. But I think Pinsir is the way to go. Yeah, the arm pixels are fixed. They are. I fixed them on my on the like other version of my sprite that I'll get to use when we do Pokemon Crystal, which I think is my like favorite version of the sprite, honestly. After all this Pokemon playthrough, I'm kind of tempted to keep this as my talking sprite, even though it's like not really relevant. Like I think I like it better than my hand-drawn thing. I don't know, we'll see. There's probably some... Thinking about it now, thinking about the other version I made, there's probably some more shading I could do to it to make it look like even better. Ooh, level 14 Scyther is tempting. I think Pinsir is technically better. Just trying to catch it though. If I do an N64 game, I have to do a low poly model. Oh no. I mean, I would love to do that. And honestly, with my, even though, like, not to disparage the N64, which is a childhood, I have a lot of fondness for it. I feel like the model quality is low enough that I could actually make it. The thing, though, with that generation of games, like with the PS2 N64 era, actually, no, it'd be PS1, wouldn't it? PS1, but also PS2 era. PS1 and N64, like, the texture needs to be like a photograph of fur that has been, like, downscaled, you know what I mean? like as I've learned more and more about, as I've delved more and more into like the Monster Hunter PS2 games and like how they're built, there are just like photos of like a lot of the armor and background stuff is just like photos that they took when they went to a museum. You can see like a reflection of the like display glass if you look really closely at some of the image textures. It's like they went to some museum with like old medieval helmets and took a photo and put it in the game. I mean, I don't know that for sure. I don't know that they didn't. Maybe they got permission for it, but I don't. It's hard to say. But I love that sort of guerrilla video game making. And video games made by gorillas, if you know any. Tag me at platypete at mstdn.games. Oh, you wonder if it's from the art CD? Oh, maybe. I actually didn't think about that. Clearly somebody went to a museum and took photos, but I always assumed it was the devs. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's from the art CD. Same as the, kind of similar to Capcom games using samples from that big sample library, Pandora's Toolbox. Which, if you've not listened to it, Pandora's Toolbox has like a lot of weird and cool samples that I think most of them haven't been used in anything very famous. There's just like the two really familiar ones from like Resident Evil and Monster Hunter games. Oh wait, was there a lawsuit about the art CD? I didn't know that. Or is that something else? A different lawsuit. Oh, I need to turn on the radio, I forgot. Oops. I love you, Veninat, but you're not rare enough to win the contest, unfortunately. Or maybe it is, I don't know. I feel like I've sometimes seen trainers win with a Veninat. Oh, the woman that created the CD was suing them for royalties. Wow. I did not know about that. Well, there you go. Big video game publishers doing wrong by the common folk, by like, you know, stealing and doing bad things for all throughout video game history. Whether it's Capcom stealing from an art CD or oh, what was the other? I was trying to remember. I don't know. There was some early example from like the arcade game days, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But there's a lot. There's a lot. There's my pincer. Oh, but it's level 13. It's not going to be as good as a level 14 Scyther. We got to keep looking. I was thinking about save scumming today to get like a bug catching win, but I think I'm not going to. I'm gonna like say that now, and then like if I win the contest, then it won't matter. But if I don't win the contest, then I will absolutely save scum off stream and not spend any more time on the stream doing this. But anyway. Oh, I know what I was thinking of. I was thinking of Nintendo using emulators to deliver their old games. Bad emulators too, like oh yeah, and there was some big profile thing of some company using basically like they broke their game with DRM so bad that they packaged up and sold the pirated version in order to make it work. In order to like compensate the players, the consumers. I forget who it was. I want to say like Ubisoft or something. There's our level 14 pincer queen. She's gonna slay the contest. Yeah, you heard about it? Like, this was something back in, like, the PS3 era, but I think it was a PC game. Don't remember. It's one of those frustrating cases where it was, like, not an especially good or high-profile game, but it was, like, enough of an issue to, you know, raise a stink about. Or it was a good opportunity. CD was supposed to be used for visual research. Oh, for the art CD. Oh, this pincer has less health. But in my experience, pincer is more rare than Scyther in the bug catching contest, or it's like rated higher. So I'm gonna go with pincer. I think she's going to be the bug contest's queen. Well, funnily enough, there's that, like on the flip side of all of this, like, pretty despicable misuse of digital assets and stuff. Oh, Butterfree. Like there was that big thing about like Tommy Tallarico going after Roblox, which is like nobody wants to defend Roblox, but like my understanding is that the like oof sound was part of a like sound library that was like purchased for like licensed properly, but because this guy raised such a stink about something that he didn't really even own, or he didn't even really like deserve credit for having made, they kind of caved and removed it from the game or something. I forget. The famous Messiah oof. And not Handel's Messiah. Game called Messiah. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna try and catch this pincer and see if she's at all better. See if her HP is higher. It's funny, that oof sound has become so famous. I think I saw somebody doing a retro review of the game Messiah a while ago, and I was like, he showed the end credits, and I was like, hang on, that sounds familiar. Is that where that sound effect comes from? And apparently it is. To the best of my knowledge, that was actually recorded for the game. And then it's just become so popular. Oh, the case with the art CD was settled amicably. Dismissed. Dismissed, even. So Capcom settled. So yeah, that does sound like Capcom settled out of port. Capcorn. This new pincer has lower health. We're gonna leave. We're gonna release her back in the wild. Let her back out into the water. Yeah. Good old Capcorn. Get some of that corn on the cap. Butter it up. Got some good eats right there. Talk about eating the rich. Okay, I don't think we're going to get a better pincer. So I think I'm just going to end the contest early. And I'll live with the consequences. I'll live with the consequences of somebody, like, winning with a Venonat. That's, like, level 16 or whatever. It gets, like, 1 point better than me. I was kind of hoping that the highest level for a pincer was 15 in the contest, but I don't think it is. But, I mean, well, it turns out that it isn't, and that means that there's no way I could get, like, a better edge. Without just, like, resetting a bunch of times, I think. Ready for this? Well, I placed third? With the pincer at level 14? What are you talking about? Oh, Scyther was better. Oh, Scyther was better. Dang it. And Cool Trainer Nick got a Butterfree. Okay, I guess it's any of those four can win the contest. What the heck, man? 356. He got 1 point for every day of the year. That's nuts. I mean, a Goldberry is kind of better than an Everstone. Sorry, pincer. We're gonna release you into the wild. Anthony, you better be telling me about a Dunsparce. I need some good news. Anthony! He's just salty about losing. He immediately wants to battle again. Well, let's release this. Let's release this pincer. You know, I can't be too mad. She did amiably. She did very well. I don't know how good these stats are or are not. Oops. We will release the pincer into the wild. Bye, pincer. But yeah, let's go. We'll get Jumplumph. We'll get more training out of this. And then I think I'm just gonna go in the cave and try and catch a Dunsparce. Or no, we'll train up Jumplumph, and we'll try and wait. I think we'll wait and see if we actually get the result. The result that we want. It's a shame. Gold berries at this level are, like, not very good. Oh no! Mulan resists it because she is a bug. She lives on the ground. Ground type can't hurt her. Yeah. Plumph is learning all the moves. Good tail whip out of there. And I remember when my little Hoppip was still growing, still rising up the ranks. You know, we'll use Conifer again. My little Hoppip who knew nothing more than confusion, which was actually a really powerful move to have at low levels. I think in this generation it's 50 power, and Psychic is a very useful type to have. Give him a good old return. We rejected your letter because you didn't put the right stamp on it. It's been returned. There you go, Plump. Sanrio has 2 platypus characters. What's Sanrio? I am not familiar with that one. Oh, Hello Kitty. Gotcha. I forgot. I was like, where did that come from? But it is relevant. You know what? I'm all... Yeah, Hello Kitty. He said, like, I know absolutely nothing about Hello Kitty. I don't even know what any of the other characters are called. Destiny 2... Most... You know, Platypus is such an outlier of an animal. Most times it's included in anything there's just like one. So that's actually nice to know. An uncommon level of representation going on here. Hang on. I'm gonna look up if Dunsparce shows up in a particular area. Because Hiker Anthony has been thoroughly unhelpful so far. Oh, I'm in the wrong cave, that's why. Okay, I know where to go. I think we were searching around this cave last time. Rebuff makes this a lot more pleasant, of course. Although, I don't know if I have enough levels. A level ball might help here. I haven't used them yet. But Dunsparce is going to be pretty low level, so I think we want to. What? Swim from Pocacio's world. And Camo from Paradise Lives. What does that mean? I don't know what half of those are. I'm sorry. Is this to find a Dunsparce? We have to go on the we have to travel the 7 Tales of Sinbad. I think I'm mixing story titles just to get a Dunsparce. You have to complete the 12 Trials of Hercules. And complete the Odyssey. For a second, out of the corner of my eye, I was like, is that a Magnemite? But no. Similar profile with his arm up. Oh, it's part of Sanrio. It has worlds or brands. Oh. Like Hello Kitty is like a world in Sanrio. Harapi is another. Pikachu is a yellow dog with a beret. Oh. That's cute. Brand feels like a weird way to put it, but I also can't. Oh, Dunsparce! I was gonna say I can't think of another way to do it. So, with Dunsparce, I always thought that, like, its mouth was like those two little, like, it had like mandibles, those two little pincers. But it's actually that little, like, line that goes up. It's got like this, it's got this lip that kind of goes, it's like it's making kind of a little sad mouth face. Look at her. Also a girl Dunsparce. Doesn't she look like she's supposed to grow into like a dragon with wings? She looks like the early stage of like a dragon. This little Dunsparce is just plumped on the ground, Plomped on the ground. Oh, level balls are brown? I thought it was green. Yeah. I hope we don't need the level bar for something else. I think this is it. Dunsparce, the land snake Pokemon. When spotted, this Pokemon escapes backward by furiously boring into the ground with its tail. Ah. That's very real. That's like a very... It's a very real, that's like a David Attenborough special. The Dunsparce, having been spooked by a documentarian, the Dunsparce quickly burrows backward into the ground, digging with its pointed tail, like a drill bit. Just like your father in the garage, drilling into planks of wood to build your treehouse. The Dunsparce digs his way into the ground to escape the troubles of his everyday life. Dunsparce. You'll be... Wait, that was a Q. I didn't want a Q. Or maybe I do want a Q. You'll be... Squarcy. I was gonna say Sparcy, like Dunsparce, but I actually like... Or like Marcy. But I like Squarcy. Squarcy was sent to the PC. I think I sent her to the wrong box, actually. Oh, Pikachu has a white dog that plays sports. Pom-Pom-Purian is the yellow dog. This is cute. This is very cute. Isn't Purian also the Japanese name for Jigglypuff? There's such a, like, I love delightful, like, I love really, like, phonetically musical names like that. Something that Pom-Pom-Purian just really, it bounces along. Oh no, we do have it in the wrong box, but it's box 1. That's fine. Do it later. Pudding that looks like flan. Oh, all right. Enjoy your dinner. I'm gonna be out here training, so it'll be kind of boring actually. Oh, we can take hiker Anthony out of the phone book. Who's not at all helpful after all. Actually, you know what? It's about time for the midstream break, so let's take a break. I think it's a good time to break as well because we just did another Pokemon catch. And it's time for kind of like a mix-up in what we're doing. So enjoy the music. Get up and stretch if you've been sitting down all this time. Get a snack or what have you. Enjoy the music, and I'll be back in some minutes. Alright, welcome back. It's just changed to nighttime. Cause honestly the game is like a little bit slower. For whatever reason, I think the clock is a little inaccurate. So we're a little bit behind technically. Real time. Well, I mean we're a lot behind real time because I made sure I set it like a couple hours back so that we would get a nice day-night switch. And I got the wrong Pokemon. Conifer, get in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna train up on this route here. We could even go deep into the into Mount Silver cave and battle the like Misdreavus and stuff if we really wanted to. And Plump skipping levels. Pretty sure he was just like level 5 a minute ago. Okay, Mulan. Actually, Mulan... We don't really need Mulan on the team now that we're not catching wild Pokemon anymore. Unless... I mean, we could start going after legendaries. I think my idea is to evolve everybody first and then go after the legendaries, like, deliberately. I think that'll be more exciting. So kind of build up to all of them and do them as, like, the finale of the game. Thank Conifer Strong. We're not exactly breaking new ground here with Conifer. Okay, I think Plump evolves? Yeah, Plump is evolving. Look at it, go. Go. It's kind of like, no, I'm a Skiploom. I'm really happy about that. Skiploom, being a Skiploom is really good. Oh, there it is. Jumpluff looks so happy, but it's only a Skiploom right now. It's like the curve of the smile makes such a difference. Hoppip is like, yeah. Jumpluff is like, hey. Skiploom is like, I'm smiling because I want to look happy, but on the inside, I'm darkness. Skiploom, a cottonweed Pokemon. The bloom on top of its head opens and closes as the temperature fluctuates up and down. Cool. Save. I think I'm gonna put Mulan back in the box so that she can have a rest, and then we'll continue to level up Plumph. Sorry, I'll just do a little bit of Pokemon management right now. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna do this. I wonder if the legendary dogs ever come to Mount Silver. I feel like they shouldn't. I feel like it would be more... I feel like it would be more like kind of appropriate and mysterious if they don't. Like, oh, the legendary dogs avoid Mount Silver. They never go there. Squircy. Okay, Squircy, you can go into a different box, actually. Just so that none of the boxes have more than 15 in them. Because the way I see it, you'll never deposit more than 5 Pokemon at any one time because you have to have one in your inventory. Inventory feels so wrong. You have to have more than... You have to have at least one in your party. So I think 15 is like the maximum that makes sense to me on a box. Also, I did move around all of the unknowns so that they actually are... They're not actually alphabetized, but they're grouped. The A through N box only has A through N, and O through exclamation mark, etc., O through Z. Maybe I should take Gengar out. I feel like Gengar... I'm gonna put Gengar first, and maybe we can actually get some good training on Gengar while we're also training the rest of our team. Or the training up and evolving Pokemon, you know? Because the smart thing to do would be to like use the Elite Four to get money for stuff and for training. Like if I have Pokemon that I know are going to need a lot of levels, like a Dratini. Let's get Gengar out first, and what do you have? Oh, Gengar has the Never Melt Ice, so Gengar's Ice Beam is actually very strong. Right? Oh no, he's not Ice Punch. I thought I had a ton of Ice Beam. Not learn Ice Beam? Maybe it can't. It seems counterintuitive, but I guess it's possible. Gengar. Christian TMs. Yeah, no, it can't learn Ice Beam. Mega Drain, but no Ice Beam. You can't even teach it with the Crystal Move Tutor. That would, to be fair, that would make Gengar way powerful. So Thunderbolt is going to be the strongest one. But that's okay. Look, it's a Tangela. We have moves for you. Go get him, Gengar. You're fast and powerful. I was shocked at how good Gengar's speed and special attack are in this game. It's like, they make him too strong on purpose? Or maybe it's like maybe it's a weird accident where like they were like, well, we can give it a high special attack because people are going to give it ghost moves, and ghost is a physical move for some reason. Oh, whoa, the stream is struggling. What's happening? We're dropping frames. Might need to pause. Heck? What's going on with my internet? Oh, Ursaring is trying normal moves, but they don't work. I think it does have a dark move, so I'm a little worried. Well, I'm gonna turn off my like phone's Wi-Fi in case that's messing with my connection for some reason, eating up bandwidth. Okay, I think that was just a little rocky bump. And we're like smoothing out now? No, it's not. It's still going weird. I'm paying so much money for my internet and it's going all wrong. This is not the first time either. Hype for Plump. Plumph. And Gengar. Gengar being very powerful. And like actually, I still don't have a Pokemon that can one-shot Ursaring, but you know. Man, I really don't want to stop and start the stream because that means I have to stitch together the VOD, and that's always really annoying. Come on, connection, get better. Oh, Ursaring went to sleep. Ursaring is tired of this. He's tired of this frame dropping. The flip, man. We'll see. After this battle, we'll see if, actually, I guess I'll do like a quick little diagnostic. 20. I say 22 is when it evolves into Jumpluff, is that right? Let's save right here, so I don't lose any progress by accident. Let's see something. I think my computer's not overheating or anything. I think it is just my internet connection. Like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, it's nothing on that. It's just the internet connection. Wow. I mean, I guess I'll just keep powering through because all I'm doing is training Pokemon. I really don't like that. I'll have to save the logs after this one. See what happened. Actually, I know what I should do. In just a minute. We gotta take out this Rapidash. We don't really have a good move for a Rapidash, do we? Psychic, maybe? Because it can do, like, reduce special defense or whatever. Does something crazy. Or does Psychic have a chance of confusion? I don't remember. Oh, Plump is only going to get, like, every 2 levels. No outages on my Wi-Fi. What if my Switch? Maybe my Switch is, like, doing something in the background, like eating up a lot of bandwidth for some reason? I don't know why. This should be, that should be connected like it is. Yeah, it's only... Huh. Nobody's, like, eating up my bandwidth. I think it's just Twitch being really bad or something. Well, that's swell. I guess if you're watching the VOD, you won't notice. But the live experience has just gotten really bad. Sneasel! I've got an option. I've got one specific move for you, is it's a fiery punch. Poor Sneasel. Sneasel is a lot like Misdreavus. It's a Pokemon that I wish were stronger. Like, it's just not like a very good fighter. Then again, that's a good argument for alternative interactions with Pokemon where, like, you have the contest and stuff. Because Professor Oak talks about, like, people have all sorts of different interactions with Pokemon, you know, at the beginning of every game, but, like, as the player, up until 3rd generation, the only thing you ever do is battle with them. Is, like, you know, no other interactions? Nothing. So it looks like that maybe the stream is evening out now. I think we're okay. I think it was just a rough patch. Oh, there's that sneaky Tangela again. I think Ice Punch. There aren't a lot of Ice Punchable Pokemon in the grass here. Maybe it's just as well. I could check in the cave. Although I think in the cave there's like Golbats and stuff. They're not very good for experience, are they? I wonder where Entei is now. I'm gonna take a look at the Pokédex after this battle. Where are they now? Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. Once upon a time, they were at the top of the charts. They were hot stuff on all of the biggest magazines. But now they've faded into obscurity. All I can think of right now are the, what are they called? The, like, variant versions of the legendary dogs, the, like, Giraffe Raikou and stuff, who just look, I don't know, they look wrong to me. Suicune with, like, like standing on its back legs and using its arms. It's like why did they design them like that? I don't know. I'm sure a lot of people use those side by side. Also the like Galarian legendary birds, I think. I think it's Galarian. I think that's easy for people to use those to compare them side by side, being like, these Pokemon designs used to be better, and I'm like, I don't know if they used to be better, but they don't have to have once been better to, like, you know, take objections to new designs. Sometimes the design is just like not very good. It doesn't have to be like objectively better or worse. Oh, Gengar. Oh, Gengar. Yeah, that was what I was worried about with Ursaring battles. Because it won't intelligently choose a dark move, but it may accidentally pick one at random. It's got one of its 4 moves is going to be dark. Frickin' dark. I'm gonna see, up where let's see where Skip Plume evolves. Oh, that's right, 27. I never expect the odd number levels to be evolution levels, but sometimes they just are. Oh, I know what we can do. We can go battle the, trainer. Oh, I don't have cut to... Okay, we gotta go the slightly slower way back. Because we can bike from here into... across the Kanto border. But we'll have to go here. We can go battle the trainers in the trainer house. Oh wait, do I not have... I have Scythen, but I don't have Carry. How did that happen? Oops. Okay, Scythen is going to go back in the box, but we'll get Carry. I could just take the magnet train, but I'm stubborn. Actually, no, I'll put Conifer in the box because we don't strictly need him to get around. And we do need Scythen. Carrie, there you are. I think she's got like the Mystic Water. I always forget what my various Pokemon are carrying. Anyway. Oh, you know what? I have one more thing to say about the Nintendo Direct because I forgot about it. But the funny thing is that they had the reveal at the end of that Metroid Prime 4 trailer. They had the guy who shows up at the end of... Oh, that's not where I want to go. He had the guy that shows up at the end of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. But as far as I know, that's a character who only ever showed up otherwise in Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS. And there isn't really a way to play Prime Hunters, is there? Like... Since Nintendo shut down the eShop, is there like not... I think there isn't a way to play, like legitimately play Hunters, so they're releasing... Maybe they're going to release like a Hunters remake or something, but... They're releasing a game that relies on like knowledge of a character that is not easily accessible now. Like, why'd they do that? Like you can't do that, that's like not smart. Do we get to battle Cal? Is Cal the guy who had the, like, 3 first-generation starters? Or is this somebody else? I traveled out here so I could battle you. Just so I could battle you. I don't know. It struck me as silly, because I've never played Hunters either. I never had a DS when, as a kid. Oh, he's got the 2nd-gen starters. Well, Gengar is perfectly poised to battle them, I think. Oh, except for Typhlosion, I guess. Ice Punch will be stronger because of the Never Melt Ice. Enjoy that, Meganium, who is a higher level than Gengar. Oh, that was a crit. That was a crit, but didn't knock it out. Oh, lights. Oh, of course you would do a light screen. I think I'll just about knock it out, though. So this might be difficult. I might switch to Carry for the, Whoa, Plump's just rocketed up in levels. I didn't think that would be so big. Oh, for Alligator. Well, Gengar has like the best electric move in the game, more or less. Thunderbolts. Light screen will have dampened that a little bit. Ooh, but you're paralyzed. And you're not gonna have a... Oh, you will have a dark move. Ah, crap. For Alligator, we'll know Bite. Maybe I do want to switch to Carry, like, now. Well, if I switch to Carry, we can do a Thunderbolt. We can do Rain Dance Thunder. Do I really want to do that, though? Let's keep it with the Thunderbolt, maybe. We might get a lucky crit, and Light Screen might come down soon. For Alligator? You're throwing the battle, buddy. Don't you have a damaging move, or do you only have, like takedown or something? Oh, there it is, Bite. Survive, Gengar! Oh, so Gengar survived! And now the light screen is down. I'm gonna do Psychic. Even though I don't need to. Gosh. Gengar is kind of a glass cannon. But like, a high-speed glass tank, I guess. Okay, Typhlosion is better handled by Carry, I think. Man, look at that guy. This funny... It's kind of got a funny-looking pointed nose. I don't know if that's what Typhlosion is meant to look like. Take a look at the official art. Yeah, I don't think Typhlosion's nose is supposed to be that pointed, but, like, it does kind of come to a point. It's funny, I have a lot of... I like Typhlosion. I have a lot of, good vibes about Typhlosion, but I feel like it's not... It's, like, second-generation starters are basically, like, not very popular at all. Okay, well, that was neat. We got a lot closer to Plumph evolving. That's awesome. He only needs 2 more levels. Oh, actually, we can get back to Mount Silver by biking. It'll be faster than going to the magnet train and, like, flying over there. Or I say that, but maybe the magnet train would actually be faster. Especially with running into wild Pokemon. Oh no, it's a Rattata! Whatever you're gonna do, Gengar! Oh, we didn't get a heal. That's a little annoying. Didn't heal us up at the end of the battle. I should have gone to the Pokemon Center. It's like right there. Whatever. I'm gonna try and get to the Mount... I'm gonna try and cross the border. Get to the Mount Silver one. Boo, 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 boo. Carry in. Now we're still in Kanto. Yeah, but Gengar can take out a Ponyta. That's no trouble for Gengar. Actually, wait, is Thunderbolt 90 or 95? Oh, you can't see during a battle, I guess, so... Whatever, no chances taken. Sorry for the flashing lights. And also, it's funny, looking at the sprites and the flashing lights, I think I remember 3rd generation not having any animations, but I think in Emerald they do. I think in Emerald they brought back the Pokemon animations. Pokemon sprite animations. Which I think is pretty neat. Oh, of course you did. Of course you rested. On the earth there, Ursaring rested. Because it had been a full week already and he wasn't going to continue working without proper compensation. I will battle the opponent Pokemon when you agree to establish a union, said the Ursaring. And he remained in his bear cave for a great many days, surviving on the food stock that he had built up for the winter. And he outlasted the evil capitalists who refused to pay their proper dues to provide appropriate benefits. And she was empowered to use a feint attack against the Gengar at her door. Goodness. I'm surprised Gengar survived that. Gengar. He's a toughie. He's a tough boy. We gotta look out. Okay, wait. Am I in Johto yet? Okay, finally. I can just fly to the center, which is right here, I think. I think it is that. I think it's up that ledge. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It was a little further. Okay. We're about to get a Jumpluff officially now. I know I got one in silver, but it doesn't... he wasn't... Lord Floof didn't really contribute to this Pokédex directly. Indirectly by helping us catch Pokemon that we needed. By helping us get to the point where we could catch all the Pokemon. I'm still thinking about Metroid Prime. I wonder if Prime Hunters is a good game. I feel like people talked about the controls being weird because they tried to make use of the DS touchscreen. I don't know. I'm curious. I guess I'm not as excited about Prime 4 as everybody else because I think Prime 1 is my favorite. I really like the control scheme from Prime 3 with the Wii remote, but that's like not going to be, obviously, not going to be in Prime 4, and like, I don't know, otherwise I feel like the series was like not as good with each entry. The like moth people in Metroid Prime 2 are pretty neat, but I don't know. But after, like, otherwise Prime 2 is kind of just okay. And, I don't know, Prime 3 really bugs me because they have the, like, oh, the 3 friends that you made at the beginning turn evil, and then, like, I don't know, it doesn't, like, because Samus still never talks in that game, like, it doesn't feel like they have any kind of rapport between them. Rapport. They don't really have it, like, you don't see the friendship at all. I think what I'm saying is there should have been a longer there should have been a longer fall before the longer section before the fall, before they all turn bad. And, like, just give, like, they're so, I don't know why Nintendo is so allergic to giving Samus any characterization. Like, that was even before Other M, just, like, I mean, the game that I will never say again. That's before the, like, the really bad game that we don't talk about, like, just, soured everybody to the idea. I think Prime 2 was before that. Or Prime 3 was before that. It's just like, I don't know, why not? Like, you don't even have to give Samus a voice, just, like, give her some character in other ways. Like the way that she interacts with the other, like, her compatriots, co-workers, whatever. Well, here we go. Plumph is going to achieve his final form. Him's a Jumplumph. Plumph is a Jumplumph. He's done it. Jumpluff, a cottonweed Pokemon. Once it catches the wind, it deftly controls its cotton puff spores to float, even around the world. Oh, as a regular... Forget what he's called. The guy from Around the World in 80 Days. I don't know. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's a very British sounding name. It's like Fingley-dorf. It's like Armbalent. Sir Baldwin Fingley-dorf. I think his name Figgleworth, the Figglebottom, Finkel-Smith. I don't know. Oh, also I forgot to take the... I was gonna put Jumplumph. I was gonna put Plumph into the box with his with the experience share. Sorry, we need that experience share for another Pokemon. Jumpluff. Doomguy. Oh, we could level up Exoskella. I think Doomguy only needs one level and then he'll just turn into an Octillery, because I think Octillery, the evolution is supposed to be much earlier. Yeah, he evolves at level 25. So, let's get Doomguy out of the box. Weep weep. How many experience points do you need? 4,921. So it's basically 5,000 experience. Okay. But yeah. I don't know. I like Metro Prime 1. I feel like the like 100% ending is also the best. That game also has the best 100% ending of any of the Metroids, because they don't undress Samus at the end. It's the one time. And it's also a rare moment of humanization for her as well. Like that. It's such a small thing. She takes off her helmet and just sort of stares forlornly at the crumbling ruins of the alien bird people that raised her. This planet that was laid waste by the greed of the space pirates who destroyed her family. Oh, great. Ursaring got a lucky roll. Lucky roll, Ursaring. Anyway. I know what they're going to do with Metroid Prime 4. It's going to be all the same. It's going to be like... It's probably going to be like a mix of Prime 1 and Prime 2, because those are the ones that did better. And that people didn't criticize as much. And it's going to have, like, all the usual mechanics. There's going to have, like, one... It's going to have all the old mechanics from, I think, from 2. Maybe including the, screw attack. But I think they're going to add, like, one weird new mechanic. Maybe something to do with the ship. But I don't know what. I'm trying to guess what they're going to do. See, I'm saying I don't care about it, and I'm, like, not going to play it, but I am still trying to, like, guess. I'm still trying to pause it. Like, what are they going to do, though? I don't care, but, like, what are they going to do? You know? I don't know. Oh, you know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the Star Wars sequel trilogy. It's, like, so long after the fact that, like, I can't really care, but I'm also curious at, like, what you would possibly do. And then, of course, the Star Wars sequels were, like, or at least the first one was, like, the most obvious thing you could do, and therefore the most boring thing that you could have done. I don't know. I don't know what Prime 4 looks like. I mean, the most obvious thing for Prime 4 is basically doing Metroid Prime 3, but instead of Ridley, the big bad is the hunter guy, or the the hunter guy is like guy in the mask, the purple and green, is like the Ridley of that game, and then there's like some actual, like Metroid Prime has like come back in some new form. That would be the obvious thing. And, it's fine. I don't know what else like, Metroid is a weird series, because, like, what else do you do with it? Like, I think they already did... Well, I don't know what way, Metroid Dread went with the, like... Guy that, like, it might be a Chozo survived character. And, like, and the X are back, the X Parasite. Funnily enough, kind of comes around to be like the X Parasite. We got our own, like, real parasite called X in the real world. So, playing Metroid Fusion actually feels a lot better these days, knowing that we're destroying the X. The all-consuming, purely destructive, self-serving X. Yeah, I don't know. Don't really know. I mean, I know one thing you could do with Metroid, and, I don't know if I would even really care about it. You could go back and you could, like, kind of remake the old games into 3D. Like, I know there's, like, a fan project that's, like, Super Metroid in 3D or something like that. Or it's more like... What if Metroid had been... What if there had been an N64 Metroid? I think that's what they're trying to do, something like that. Like, I don't know. You could try to do another, like, third-person 3D Metroid. I think, like, since the game with no name, like, games have come really far, and like, you're not... There are so many weird gimmicks with that one. With the control scheme and the layout of the levels and stuff. Like, I think you could do a third-person Metroid game in a way that... in, like, a good way. But I don't know if Nintendo would do it because there's all that bad blood around it. All that bad, all those bad vibes. And when I say they could do it, I mean, I think that it could be good. I think that somebody could make a good... Because, like, all you would have to do is third-person... Like, third-person shooter is such a well-known genre already. And you just sort of, like... adjust it to be more platforming and action-oriented, and, like, that's not too far of a stretch from existing games. I don't know. I think a Metroid Prime... Not Metroid Prime, just Metroid. I think a Metroid... 3PS... What do you call that? TPS? I think a Metroid third-person shooter... would be a good game. Although you can't really call it that, because Metroid is as much about traversal and platforming as it is about actually shooting. I don't know. I'd be curious to see that done even just by a fan. Probably more by a fan than Nintendo themselves. Because, again, of all the bad blood that Nintendo has been spilling. Or I don't know, what would be the, like, verb to describe that? Because it's, like, bad blood between people. But, like, what blood does that mean? Does it mean, like... I've never really thought about the expression. Does it mean, like, over generations? I think that maybe that's what it means. Like, you've inherited the bad blood of your predecessors of your parent. Like, the feuds of your ancestors live on through your blood. The bad blood. It's like there's something every generation that makes things worse. But yeah, I don't know. Also, Rapidash is kind of a funny matchup with Gengar because Fury, Attack, and Stomp are both normal moves. So we have a 50-50 that Rapidash just can't hit us at all. Hey, there we go. Doom Guy dinged. Ding. Doom Guy's evolving into Doom Girl. No. This evolution never made any sense. Even with the revolver into tank design, like that evolution never made much sense. It's like, it really is just like, well, these are both water Pokemon, and it feels weird not having it evolve, so let's just have it evolve into something that's just like totally different species of animal. Like, fish and octopus are not even in the same, like, class or whatever it's called. I forget my, categories, my, like, biology categories. Octillery, the jet Pokemon. It traps enemies with its suction-cupped tentacles, then smashes them with its rock-hard head. Ooh. It's funny, the suction cup, it looks kind of like it has suction cups on its head, but I guess it's supposed to be like a rocky, like a hard, calcified, like horn, like a little round, stumpy horn. Okay, well, cool. I wonder what moves does Doom Guy even know? What do you even know? Oh, he's got Psybeam. Psybeam? Really? Aurora Beam, Bubble Beam. It's all beams. Oh, I guess that makes sense, because it was, you know, it was going to be a gun and then a tank. Wait, which is box A? Yeah. I almost put it away without taking the experience share again. There we go. Golly. Good golly gosh. The experience share makes things so much easier. It makes it so much easier to level Pokemon. We'll see if I say the same thing about Dratini and Larvitar. I have a feeling it won't be. Yeah, I think we should go through the box, like, more or less in order. So I'm gonna go to box 1 now. And we're gonna grab whoever's in here that needs to be evolved. I say in order. Oh, Adamantine. Oh, that's right. We need 2 metal coats, don't we? I think I have 1 between the 2 games. Well, let's get Cineroll, because he's the first one in there. Hey, Mav, welcome back. Yeah, we got Doom Guy the Ramarade to evolve, so now we're moving on to Cineroll. Who I want to say is like, it evolves at like level 20 something? 22, maybe? Or maybe just 20? I remember there's some level first-gen Pokemon that evolves at 20. Poor little Ponyta. It's so cute and unassuming. Oh, in a funny way, it reminds me I've been rewatching the re-listening to the Super Lesbian Animal RPG soundtrack. Just because it's been about a year since I was recommended that game and I streamed it. Good memories. Good memories with SLA RPG. Slurpg. Slurp? Just slurping up the good vibes. No, I don't like that. Cancel that. Cut that. We're gonna cut that. No, this is a good game. I I haven't checked in on the creator. I was going to see if they were working on another game. Because, SLA RPG has the vibes of a game that they want to expand with a sequel. But even if it doesn't, I mean, you know, if you've made one game that's gotten any success, like you're somebody as creative as that, like you want to make more. I think it was Ponet is the creator of that. Fire Punch the Cecil. Yeah, no, they don't have any new... She doesn't have any new, games out. You know. It was a good time. It was a very fun time. I love the... I mean, I love the music. That's why I keep listening to it. But I also love the spellbook mechanic where you can just build these, like, weird... You can build these, like fun and bizarre team compositions with it. I like to think that I built something overpowered, but there's probably something even, like, more crazy that, like, I haven't even thought of. Whoop. It's in a roll. Rising through the ranks. Yeah, anyway. Wanted to mention it because it's Pride Month and I'm thinking about things from Pride Months past. I think last year is actually the only year that is the only Pride Month so far that I streamed something special. And I wish I'd planned a little smarter this year so that I would, like, actually be doing something, like, Pride related instead of Pokemon. I guess, I don't know, Pokemon is very colorful. Does that count? We could very easily make the pride flag out of Pokemon. No, that's such a dumb, like... It's a very, cheap kind of token thing. But, you know. So at least any of us can do to, like, highlight more diverse background of creators. And, I mean, as much as I love Celeste, like, Super Lesbian Anal RPG is actually kind of about being, or I don't know if it is, well, maybe it is. It's about being, like, kind of outcast, you know, and, like, coming into your own identity and stuff. Looks like Ponet is distracted with video games. Ah, fair enough. Like we are, all of us. Like I am, I should say. I don't want to speak for everybody. Like, I was gonna release the new version of my Monster Hunter armor wardrobe, but I kept playing Fallout instead. I keep turning off the radio when that one song about the Congo keeps coming on, because I still don't understand how they let that one get through into the finished game. It is so sketchy. It's like I get it. The, like, guy from the Congo is like, I don't want to go to Civilization, and oh look, Civilization destroyed the world. He was right, but it's like, dude, Dude, you guys put, like, a racist song into your Fallout game. Why did you do that? Jeez. The worst part, though, is that it's a really catchy tune, and so it's, like, hard. I don't even want to say it by name in case it, like, becomes an earworm to anybody listening. But it keeps getting into my head, even if I'm not listening to the song or playing the games. It's a good reason to go back to New Vegas, where they just have, like, a lot more thoughtful selection of songs. Got, like, Big Iron. Everybody's favorite. Along then came the stranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It has such good... I love a good harmony. I love a good, like, vocal harmony. And the, like, the like, soloist going, you doing the thing, and in the background they go, ooh. It's like, it, like, tickles the ear hairs. Yeah. But thinking of music, to circle back around to Super Lesbian MMORPG. Oh, and I guess apparently, like, you can kind of... You could be, like, gay or bisexual in New Vegas, kind of, with the, like, the trait that lets you romance people of the same sex. I don't know. I rewatched, H3 Bomber Guy's video, whatever his name, wait. I rewatched H Bomber, why did I say H3? I rewatched H Bomber Guy's video, and he was talking about that, kind of jokingly. So that's kind of related to Pride Month and Super Lesbian LRPG, I guess. Not really. But yeah, it's, I was gonna say the composer of the music. Quinn? I think? I can't look him up right now, but... the soundtrack is all up on YouTube to listen to, which is nice. But I gotta buy it. Buy myself a copy from somewhere. I think you can get it on Steam. Although I don't really want to support Steam. Maybe I'll poke around. Maybe they're on Bandcamp. But, like, I was listening to the soundtrack earlier, and I forgot how, like... I forgot how detailed and intricate some of the tracks are. Like, I really love the... I forget what it's called, but there's the background music for when you're in the, basement, the kind of dungeons of the, like, the guild. And it's, like, it feels like more sinister than the game really gets, but, like, in an appropriate way. It feels like there's been some really dark stuff that has happened here. Some really grim deeds have been committed in times long gone in these dungeons. I mean, that's also leading up to the first part where you encounter, like, the true big bad of the game. And the big revelation about, like, the origin of magic and the reason that all of this is happening is very good. But yeah, something I was thinking about, since the whole game is ultimately like an extension or like a redone version of like a My Little Pony fan game that Ponent did ages ago. Like, I wonder if any of my voices that I did on stream at all correlate to the like My Little Pony TV show characters, because some of the characters are supposedly like corollaries for the cartoon, right? So I wonder if any of my voices were at all similar. It would be totally coincidental, though, because I've never seen the show. I think I've said this before, but the only My Little Pony media I've ever seen was this old, straight-to-VHS movie that I think my sister would have picked once when we were kids. We had, like... when we had a movie night, we would all of us kids go to the video store with one of our parents, and we would get to pick on rotation, and I think it was my sister's turn that night. And it was this kind of typical like fairy tale story where the ponies are like great and happy, and the evil witch is jealous because the ponies are happy, and she does something I don't really remember. I honestly don't remember, but that was the like that was the like 90s design from before the like current I don't even know if My Little Pony's still on TV, but the like more recent one that like kind of spawned the whole like brony culture stuff. But I don't know. I just wonder. I wonder if any of my voices sounded like that. This is me like sneakily convincing people to like go back and watch my old playthrough. Was it the one with Smooze? Maybe? The straight to video movie? I'm sure there's like a My Little Pony wiki entry. I'm looking up Smooze and it doesn't look familiar. But it might be like a different version of that character. Oh, there's like an older one where it's purple. Maybe that is it. Smooze looks like creepy and weird enough to have been in like a 90s cartoon. I watched the Gen 1 movie. Really? Generation 1? Then there was a Gen 2 people don't remember, and Gen 3 was when they went back to the Gen 1 design, and then Gen 4 is Friendship is Oh, Friendship is Magic is what it's called. That's right. I should know that well enough, if nothing else. Because Friendship is Magic was like going around all over the internet. Like that, like the phrase Friendship is Magic. I'm gonna look this up really quick. Make sure that's a movie. Maybe it was a 1985 movie. That was the number that was coming up. Actually, there are a bunch of them. How many did they do? Jesus. The movie. The funny thing is, I don't think my sister was even like a fan of My Little Pony. She's just always been kind of... She's just always like animals. I don't think she even had like My Little Pony toys or anything. It's just like... I don't know. It was like, oh look, a movie with like cartoon ponies on it. That looks fun. And, yeah, I don't know. I think if I looked up a clip on YouTube, I might recognize it. Is that what... Oh, it's almost time for the end of this end of the stream. Is that what we should do then? I would like to get Cineroll to evolve, but I think it might take too long because it's like going to be level 22 to do that. Hang on. Let me check real quick. 500. So like, if it's 500 to go a little more than half of the way, I'm guessing like 3 or 4 more battles. Let me do some math real quick. And let me actually check the, like, level up for Sandshrew. Yeah, it's 22. You know what? Let's go a little long tonight and get Cineroll and to evolve. And then I'm gonna check, I'm gonna, like, look on YouTube for a clip of this movie and see if I know which one it is. Revisit my childhood very briefly. I definitely remember the old video store. It was like, you know, it had that old, like, kind of purplish gray carpet that you would see in some older buildings at that time. And I remember the like movie racks were these like kind of gray metal kind of framework things. And there were always some like weird grody old tapes like floating around there. I say grody. It was more like they were you know, they were like kind of worn and maybe sun damaged a little bit. Because they had been like kind of close to the front of the building where they were in the front windows. But yeah, I think that's where we rented out like all 4 of what at the time was all 4 of the Batman live action, you know, movies. Or at least that, to us, because we didn't know anything about what's his name, Adam West. You know, that, like... We definitely rewatch. I remember there's one movie that I think we took out a bunch of times that was about a mouse crossing Europe in order to go to Switzerland, because he was told that Swiss cheese has holes in it because they hire rats to work at the factory and eat, like, the holes out of the cheese. Oops, I wasn't thinking and I used the wrong move. But anyway, he goes on this, like, big... kind of dangerous adventure, and I remember he has this encounter with a cat where they have to run away from the cat in the alley. When it was very scary. Especially because you're a kid. But I remember there was this, what I remember most about it is that he took the train to get across the country, so like he would sit in the windowsill and you would watch the, you know, the scenery, the background roll by, and they would use that setting, they would like cut to the mouse on the train as a transition and to like set the tone based on like whatever the previous experience was. Like I think after the cat chasing, it was kind of this like relaxed escape, and I think there was some other event that was like a real letdown, or like something that was disappointing, and so it was a very quick shot of that faded to black, like, you know, kind of just let you kind of mull in it for a little bit. And then the ending was really sweet, like he discovers that it was wrong the whole time, that they have like a chemical process that creates bubbles that make the holes in the Swiss cheese. But I don't know, he comes to some kind of like content place after that, and then he travels home on the train, and like it's the one time where the train's going the other direction, and there's this very sweet I think piano music that they play over the credits, and that's the one, and he's sleeping on the train as the credits roll and they have the background moving. That's what I remember anyway, but I might be entirely wrong because I can't even remember the name of this movie. But enough of that. Cineroll is evolving. Here he goes, he's gonna be a sand slash. Yeah. Cineroll out of sand slash. So now it's time to read the Pokedex, and then I'm going to look up this My Little Pony movie for no other reason than for my own curiosity. Here we are. Sandslash, the mouse Pokemon. In an attempt to hide itself, it will run around at top speed to kick up a blinding dust storm. Oh, that sounds like a very shonen thing. Like the guy runs around in circles to create like a dust, like a twister made out of sand. I can imagine the Sandslash running with its arms back like the Naruto run. Okay, let me YouTube real quick. Want to see if I can like find something. There's some like Witch VHS, because I think maybe you're onto something with this schmooze character. Wait, is this it? Escape from Katrina? Oh boy. I mean, they spell it with a C. It's not that one. I mean, this certainly looks like the animation style that like in my like very old memory. Oh, they have seahorses. That's cute. Or maybe it was this Rescue at Midnight Castle. I have no idea. I seem to remember there being a castle and a witch. And then I don't remember anything else. But I mean, I guess the ponies live in a castle, don't they? I don't know. Beats me. Oh, sea ponies. That's right. Because I forgot. Because ponies... Rookie mistake, I know. Ponies are not horses. They are different animals entirely. That's right. That's right. It's sea ponies. Well, anyway, thank y'all for joining me. Maybe I'll try and figure out what that mouse movie was that I watched as a kid. It's something I've tried to look up, and like my parents don't even remember what this movie was called. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me. We got a bunch of new Pokemon this stream. That was cool. We still didn't win the bug catching contest, so I'm gonna do what I keep saying I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna like save scum like off stream, maybe on Saturday. No. I think it has to be Sunday, because I think the bug catching days are Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, so by next time I may have a Sunstone, we'll see. Yeah, and thank you for joining me, Mav, as always. Busy this weekend, so no Saturday stream. I will be back on Monday with more Pokemon Gold. Hopefully I will have, I'll have a new egg to hatch. We've got 2 more egg Pokemon to hatch. Well, 2 more baby Pokemon to hatch from an egg. At some point I'm gonna have to do like the Tyrogue eggs hatching until I get one that has like even stats, and that's gonna be a real pain in the neck. But I'm gonna delay that for as long as I can. Hopefully, yeah, but I will have an egg to hatch next time, and we'll do more Pokemon training, I guess, up in Mount Silver. So thank y'all again, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.